over the last 2 months, 10 very, very, very good leads that could lead to hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of business.
So, Christian, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview.
Mhm.
And it would be very helpful if you could just start by introducing yourself a little bit, yourself and the company, and we go from there.
Yeah. Yeah. My name's Christian Saab. I own CPG Recruitment. We're a recruiting company across North America.
So,
Mhm.
what kinds of industries do you work in, and what roles do you specialize in?
Um, Specialize in small business, any companies that are anywhere between 20 to 300 employees that are looking to build their team with the right people. It's not industry specific, but it's team specific. So if it's a business owner that's growing their company and they need the right people there, that's when they call us to help them find the right team members.
Gotcha. And before we began working together, what kinds of, what was the reason you decided to do this, and what kinds of challenges were you facing that, you need to.
Well, I want to do at the end of the day, in my line of work, I have to meet business owners that are owners of 20 to 300 employees. And
Yeah.
I had to figure out a way that is unique to get in front of them. If I did the traditional sales approach, I wouldn't have met them. So I really liked your strategy, Atishay, of like not reaching out to them like any other recruitment company and selling them, but saying, hey, let's get on a podcast and let's meet each other and get to know each other, to take something that's cold and no one knows to start, warming them up and building a relationship. So for me, it was building a relationship campaign, and at the end of the day, I got to meet. I'd probably say, good over the last 2 months, 10 very, very, very good leads of good people that I started a relationship with that could lead to hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of business. It's you and I have been a good team, and the beginning is always, we're getting to know each other, but once we had the rhythm going, it's been working really good. So, I'm excited for this third month to see how well it goes as well. But the last month has been fantastic, good quality, meetings are getting booked. That's for sure. So now it's just all about, how do you qualify them ahead of time? No, I enjoyed every minute of it.
Overall, how has the communication aspect and like working together aspect been? Anything that stands out for you?
Honestly, you know what? Working with you, great communication, great support. With this type of work, you have to, it takes, a little bit to get in the groove with each other, right? Learning kind of our needs and wants, and that's normal. My business is the same way, but overall, the experience is fantastic. I like the way that you think, and you know what? Anytime we needed to talk, we talked. It wasn't something where it took a week to get a hold of anybody. So I appreciate that. Your communication is fantastic, and it's very, very easy for us to get on a conversation. So I like, for me, I'm a texting guy, a phone call guy, and WhatsApp has been very, very good for us. So I enjoy it.
And one final word for someone who's watching this and they're considering working with us, deciding on the fence whether or not to work with us. Is there
Just
anything?
do it. Just do it. Honestly, like stop being cheap. Just do it. Just do it, and be very clear on who you want to meet, and to be very transparent. Like at the end of the day, your company, um, it executes. It executes and it delivers, but it will deliver the wrong thing if we didn't give you the right information. So, you know, it's worth every cent. You're going to meet people that you've never ever thought about meeting before, that you couldn't have met on your own. So, at the end of the day, for me now, I've got friends across North America just because of your work. I couldn't have done that by myself. So, and that's priceless. So, stop being cheap and focus on the solution and fix the problem. Fix the problem, and your company fixes the problem when it comes to meeting people. That simple.
Absolutely. Appreciate that a lot,
Yeah.
Christian.